Well, welcome back to round two. We're going to get a little more advanced now. So you have to listen to the questions. You can't just blurt out stuff. No blurting. No blurting. Because. So we're going to get. You're going to know a lot of these songs, but I'm going to ask you about some of the different people in the songs that compose the songs or might be parts of the band. Again, congratulations to Jeff from Syracuse. We want to welcome everybody here from St. Louis, Minnesota, Boston, and of course, Cincinnati. We're on YouTube Live. All our friends out there. The returning walk stuck in the road to grab Jesus directs you where to go. So make the best days and no nights wild. It's not a question, but a lesson in time. When it's something unpredictable, in the end it's always right. Hold you every time of your life. Take the still frames and the photographs in your mind, hanging on the shelf, but it could have been good times. Tattoos and memories, and asking all the while, for what it's worth, was it worth all the while? When it's something unpredictable, in the end it's always right. Hope you had the time of your life. What's the name of the lead singer of the band and guitar player? Billy Joe Armstrong. Who said that? Minnesota. Was that Minnesota?
They all want to stir.
Yeah.
What's his? Andy from Minnesota. Andy from Minnesota. Andy from Minnesota. Andy from Minnesota. Andy must be cold up there. Andy from Minnesota. Andy from Minnesota. 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 I think that was the best song I've ever written. That was better than any song I had on my old album, Krabby Road. Andy, I'll tell you, it must be really cold up there and there's not too much going on because I haven't seen anybody that excited other than my family when the hogs ate my baby brother. I mean, very exciting game. Well, it sure got rid of those people talking, didn't it? You said that went out to George Worthmore. That's a great. Just do something like that. Everybody clears out. All right. So it's round 2 now, and I think I need a Snickers bar. Woo! So Andy from Minnesota, you know the rules. Let's keep going on with some of the questions now.
That was very, that was almost blurting. He got very close to blurting.
Yeah, I just broke rule number 8.
Yeah. Careful on the blurting.
Hey, at least we got our Michigan song, we got our Ohio song, now we got our Minnesota song. Mini. Pretty good.
Paul McCartney, who's that?
Billy Idol hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1987 with what song? It was not White Wedding, it was...
Money.
There you go. My man, your name is?
Justin.
Justin from St. Louis?
Yep.
All right, St. Louis in the house. Did anybody else say money? All right, so Justin from St. Louis, you were on the, you up there. What rock star sings backup vocals on Carly Simon's "You're So Vain"? Who said Mick Jagger?
Where were you on that one?
Somebody at the bar.
Somebody at the bar. Who at the bar?
Troy.
Troy, where are you from, Troy?
Parts unknown.
Troy's from Holmes Beach? All right, so he's on there. Good.
He lives right here at the bar. Right here.
Which rock stars were known as the Terror Twins?
Milli Vanilli.
I like that.
That's a drink. That's not a drink.
Which rock stars were known as the Terror Twins? Steve Clark and Phil Collin of Def Leppard.
Oh, of course. I thought it was Holmes.
Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for a dime. Sister took the coconut, she mixed it with the lime. You put the lime in the coconut, you mix them both up. Put the lime in the coconut, call the doctor, wake him up. Doctor, is there nothing I can take? Doctor, to relieve this belly ache. I said, doctor, doctor. What's the name of the Nilsson Schmilson. But what was his real name? That's the album. It was off the album. The album's name was Nilsson Schmilson. But can you tell me what was the guy's name? Nilsson. Harry. Who said Harry Nilsson? Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota. Is that the same person, Andy from Minnesota? Yeah. All right. So we're going to give it to Minnesota and also to this young lady here. What's your name? Eileen. And where are you from, Eileen? Bradenton. All right. Very good. In case you're just joining us, we're doing rock and roll trivia. Hey guys, what's going on? You made it down tonight. Rock and roll trivia, that's right. Which member of Kiss wore makeup to look like a cat? Peter Criss. Cincinnati, thank you so much. What's your name from Cincinnati? Glenn. Is it Glenn? Is it one N or two N's? Up two, that's my middle name, two N's, yeah. Two N Glenn, two N Glenn, two N Glenn. Thank you very much for the tip there. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, 2N Glenn. Do you know how I got my middle name? Because of John Glenn, the astronaut. When I was a kid, my mother had a crush on him. I never told you that.
John Glenn.
The astronaut.
I was named after Buzz Aldrin.
Were you? But wait a second, your name's Stumpy Joe.
That was his nickname back in ski.
They called Buzz Aldrin's nickname was Stumpy Joe?
Buzz Stumpy Joe Aldrin.
Wow, I did not know
A lot
that.
of people didn't know that.
In 1968, on the night before they were scheduled to perform on the Ed Sullivan Show,
Good guess.
Ed Sullivan decided to pay this band $2,500 and tell them not to perform on his show. This band, no, listen to the question. The band was paid. The band was not. They didn't go on the Ed Sullivan Show because Ed Sullivan saw the band do something and decided not to have the band go on the TV show. The Doors were on the show. This was a band. Here's what happened. So now I don't know if you know this, but Ed Sullivan really likes beer. And back in 1968, they had a beer festival in Central Park. So what decided? Can I do an Ed Sullivan? Anyway, I can't do a really good Ed Sullivan right now, but Ed Sullivan took a bunch of guys down to the beer festival because the band was going to play the next night, and he heard them do this song, and he said, "There's no way these guys are coming on my show." Give me in. Country Joe McDonald. Whoa, yes, that's right. Very good. Eileen Parenteau from Bradenton. You got two now.
Coming up.
I'm gonna do the last name. That's suspicious. Who was the famous actress Paul Simon married? Carrie Fisher. You're correct. And your name is? Jeff from Syracuse.
He's back in the game. Jeff is back.
Jeff's back in the game. Woo!
Swinging from the bathroom.
I tell you, I have not had this much fun. Oh my God. This is even more fun than the Hogs. In May of 1963, the Rolling Stones signed which person as their manager? Reuben Kincaid. Remember Reuben? Okay, here. The name of their manager was Andrew Loog Oldham, but that's a good one. Who did Reuben Kincaid manage? Who's in the Partridge Family? Andy? Now it's going to E. Andy, you just won round number 2. Rebecca Riddle Trivia. Come on up here, Andy, dance. Andy. Eileen, get this guy dancing. This guy dancing right here. Andy from Minnesota. Andy from Minnesota. tonight we've got the new Stone Crab Steve rock and roll t-shirt. Rock and roll trivia. Take this home to remind you of this night. See your body. See your body. See your server. They've got these for sale here at the club. I'm so happy that myself and the Freckled Fit have been doing this now for 4 years on Wednesdays. We have so many special people from all over the world. Next week, I've got a very special guest that played in Woodstock. He's going to be on stage with me. That's right, he was 21 years old when he played at Woodstock. He'll be here. You'll have to guess who he is. I just can't believe how much, and I thank all my friends on YouTube and everybody for...
I want to get a Andy from Minnesota t-shirt.
I want to get an Andy from Minnesota t-shirt too.
Do you have any of those?
No, we got to get one of those.
We need to talk to Andy.
And he just broke rule number 4, which was no gloating, but that was the best gloating I've ever seen.
Well, he took it to the bank, though.
He took it to the bank, Andy. So, Andy, congratulations. You can get yourself a free drink or a piece of key lime pie. Oh, thank you so much for your tip. But we'll take care of you now, Andy. Where in Minnesota are you from, Andy? Minneapolis, all right.
I hope you can get out of bed in the morning.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, I'll look it up. That's it. Thanks, gentlemen. Thank you. Oh my God, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever done. Post it right now. Yeah.
The Minnesota song?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to kill the guy. You could have took like a chorus and a half away. The guy was about to kill him.